So I checked out Makoto Shinkai's brand new flick and yo, what's good, it's your boy Dude Reviews, and I finally watched Suzume, a film that finally came out to the West 5 months after the initial release in Japan. And if you've seen the trailer, then you know the movie is about this high school girl and this mysterious young man working together to try and prevent a series of earthquake-like disasters from occurring around their country. And let's talk about the good. Right away, when you get into a Makoto Shinkai movie, you're going to get some fluid 2D animation. Some of the running cycles and the character expressions, in my opinion, were possibly one of the most fluid visuals I've seen in his movies to date. I love the way the environment and background scenery somewhat change and how they correlate to how certain characters feel in any given moment. I know this is sort of an anime trope, let's say when something tragic happens, it starts to rain, or when something is happy and joyful, then it's super sunny and bright. But with this director, he goes the extra mile. I do love the main character, Suzume. The film kind of reminds me of some of those Ghibli movies like Spirited Away and Whisper of the Heart, where the main female character is going on this journey, meeting new people and having different new experiences. I think some of the best scenes, in my opinion, are her interactions with the main dude character, and I love the scenes of this chair character. Every single time this chair character was on the screen, the theater was dying from laughter. And for whatever reason, this scene with a car, I won't go into spoilers, but there are about 2 scenes involving a car which had the theater absolutely losing it. They were just laughing so hard. But as well as the really funny gags, there are some pretty emotional moments, and we might be diving into some light spoilers, so if you haven't seen the film, go watch it right now. I highly recommend it. It has some beautiful visuals, so go watch it and then come back for this slightly spoiler-ish review. The scenes of Suzume and her aunt really hit. Yeah, I know it was mainly the weird black cat thing that was possessing her, but I do feel like that the aunt was telling the truth when she felt like looking after Suzume, her life was completely put on hold. She couldn't do things that ladies her own age could do, but she was being a parent now. It was so emotional because just a few seconds earlier, we have a flashback scene of Suzume looking for her mom, and then her aunt comes running up to her crying, saying that she's going to be her new mother now and she's going to be her parent and guardian. And when the two of them are bickering in the car, with Suzume feeling like she's being suffocated from the overprotection of her aunt, damn, those facial expressions on the aunt's face was just really intense, and it got the cinema pretty damn emotional. I honestly feel bad for this lady, you know. Her sister died, she has to look after this kid, and this kid is sort of acting a bit ungrateful. Like, she put her entire life on hold just to look after this kid and raise her up. At least they kiss her makeup quickly. And I do like the aunt and Sota's best friend's relationship developing. Like, even though it's not implying it's a romance, it's kind of funny. The two of them are polar opposites from one another, but you can see that they're gonna fall in love. It's that typical trope of they hate each other and then they're gonna love each other in the end. Now that I talked about the good, let's talk about the mixed aspects. I don't have anything bad to say or negative to say about this movie, but if I'm being honest, the black cat who belonged to the grandfather of Sota, I'm quite confused as to what these cats are. Are they gods? Are they some sort of mystical beings? I don't remember them explaining it, but I was always quite confused. I know towards the end they turn out to be the keys for Suzume and Sota to use to lock the gates, but wasn't Sota the key when he transformed into the chair and he was freezing up? It was confusing. I didn't really understand that. I might need to rewatch it, it might be just a me thing. Also, the whole romance of Suzume and Sota was a little bit forced towards the end, but I also get it, she's 17 years old. I guess it's quite realistic from that point of view. But I mean, towards the end of the film, it looks like the job isn't completely over. Sota still has to continue to lock gates. So if Makoto Shinkai wanted to make a sequel, then I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel to this movie. Another thing I liked about the movie was towards the end where Suzume walks through the door and she sees her younger self and she's looking for her mom, and Suzume just sort of starts crying, and then the older Suzume cries because she doesn't know what to do. But seeing that she's the adult in the room, she has to put her big girl pants on and be the shining light for the young Suzume. That entire scene had beautiful animation and just stunning visuals. I will give this movie 8 out of 10 and an A. Is it the best Makoto Shinkai movie? No. But is it the worst? No. I think I like this movie a lot, but I must admit that Weathering with You and Your Name just had that extra oomph that I found a bit more engaging. This felt very 1990s Miyazaki, with the teenage high school girl running after the cat. But it was a fun film overall. Tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of this movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Like this video, subscribe for more anime reactions, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy did review signing out.